Alright, Christopher up top, 44, in Toms River, New Jersey. Currently unemployed, unfortunately. Broke my hand a couple months ago, so I was out with that, and now the company I was doing construction for, of course, had to fill my position. I was a working supervisor. So, yeah, that's a bummer. But anyway, taking on a tour of my house here and my family and everything. This is Sunday night after the Giants lost to the 49ers today in a great game. And this is pretty much what I do on Sunday. Set up a TV by the computer so I can watch my fantasy football scores and whatnot. Which is doing horrible in today. Fantasy football stuff. Outlaws of Chaos. Here's my puppy Gizmo. Wanna go out? Oh, you wanna go out? Good boy. It's my backyard. It's dark back there. You can't see nothing. Yeah, so I live in Toms River, New Jersey. I live here because I was born here and raised here all those years ago and need to be by the beach. So that's a major reason why I still live here. That's my wife Laura that I just blinded with the spotlights that I put in, by the way. This is our wall of fame. Pictures of family. It's my brothers. That's my son and his fiancée out in California. That's my parents when they were young. And that's that. Oh, there we are. As a family, probably about 8 years ago. Come over this way. That's my daughter Emma. Reading, no, texting.
Why are you videotaping?
As usual. Did this room too. See, she plays guitar, like me. You know, I live very close to my parents, and with the winnings from this show, or if I win the show, I would do an add a level on my house and move them in because unfortunately I said, I just got some news that my mother might have leukemia. She's 82 years old. I mean, she's the most positive woman, strongest woman I've ever known in my life. I mean, she was all excited when she got a walker, you know, which would devastate most people. But not her. She's just amazing, amazing woman. And I would truly love to get on the show and make my parents proud because, quite frankly, I'm feeling a bit of a failure. Feeling a bit of a failure these days because 5 years ago I was hot, man. I was making 6 figures, project manager for a hotel renovation company, and did a couple in Jersey, did one in Philly, the Lowe's Philadelphia Hotel, as a matter of fact. I could have went to Nashville, but I went to Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp instead. And then I went down to Florida and was doing one down there. I kind of pretty much moved down there and used to come back, 10 days. But then that fell apart because that's right before the crash happened, and Bank of America and another big bank, I think Merrill Lynch, was involved, and things just blew up. But anyway, this is my prized room. This is where the magic happens. I got it. This whole room was done with stuff I got off of jobs. And, yeah, I mean, the tile on the floor, the slat wall, even the mirrors, they were mirror ceiling tiles, everything I built this room with. These panels that I made into pocket doors used to be part of the valance for Dunkin' Donuts, and they used to just throw this stuff out. The bar, but that's not done yet. But and these things on the ceiling, these are like 18 inches by like 2 foot, and they used to come in the plumbing package for the water filtration system, and that was just packing material. And I mean, I did a lot of them Dunkin' Donuts, probably about, well, hundreds of them, up in Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, New York, you know, just all over the place. And the first time I saw one of these, I was like, that'd be perfect for my studio. So that's it, man. I come down here and I play, you know, rock out and record my own songs. I play guitar, bass, keyboard, drums, sing, write. So I'll be a rock and roll contractor. And this is the fitness side of the room, which, you know, I'm totally into playing sports. Play ping pong, racquetball, volleyball, basketball. You know, I've been out because of my hand, but, you know, again, if I won this money, I would definitely give back, because, you know, you think you got it so bad sometimes, and then something, you always hear a story or somebody who's, you know, who's got it worse off. Like today in church, you know, this guy was saying, you know, about this double amputee guy who's running marathons like the Iron Man in Hawaii. And I'm like, and here I am, you know, kind of get down because of, you know, not being able to pay bills or whatever, and just struggling a bit. But, you know, I just think that my family, my situation, this is America right now. So it'd be totally relatable. And, you know, I just think, you know, I would be representing a ton of people and be having a lot of fun. I mean, even with struggling and stuff, you'd never know it by me going to work and going through a whole day's work and then still whistling at the end of the day, because I just don't show it. I mean, it's, you know, what's the sense in walking around like all the time? So, but then I got my eye on about 4 different things in this area where I could already see a pool hall / ping pong hall going in there, a pinball museum going in this one, my big sports bar, the Ozone, going in another one. That's foresight, when you can see empty buildings and businesses and foresee, you know, that in there and putting it there and just needing the money to do it. So help me help you. Help me help you. And could be the beginning of a beautiful relationship. Got that out of a Hollywood video. So this is Chris Optoff. Peacing out. Give me a shot. People love me.